Welcome back to Overtime. I'm Carsen.
And I'm Matthew, and today we're going to be analyzing the realism of the basketball movie Thunderstruck, starring Kevin Durant and Taylor Gray.
That kid's good.
To give some context on the movie, it's a basketball movie that was produced in 2012 starring Kevin Durant, who had 2 championships, 1 MVP, 2 All-Stars, and a Rookie of the Year award. In this clip that we can see that Brian is doing things above his skill level and that he just cannot do any of the skills that he's practicing in his driveway. This is before Kevin Durant's little switch with the talent.
Oh my God, you're Kevin Durant.
Hey, take this, man. You're gonna make that next shot.
I wish I had your talent.
I wish I can give it to you, man, but look, hard work beats talent, and when talent fails to work hard.
Yeah.
So in this scene, we see that Brian gets Kevin Durant's powers kind of transformed over to him through like a magical touch. Now, this is obviously unrealistic, but beyond that, basketball is a lot of motor function skills, meaning that Kevin Durant's motor functions are going to be very different than what Brian would do. Along with this, Brian is very short compared to Kevin Durant at almost like 4'11", it seems. So not only would he have that disadvantage, but he would also have the disadvantage of not having the same functions as Kevin Durant.
Faster, we need a spark.
Okay, yeah, rub the feet.
Can I touch fingers? I wish I could give your talent back.
I wish to give my talent back. Work on it.
Whoa! Oh, work.
As we can see in this clip, we see Kevin Durant's agent trying many different strategies to switch the powers from Brian back to Kevin Durant. He's tried a wishbone, he tried a rug, where they were both moving their feet to create a shock. He also tried a taser. This is just really non-realistic, simply because in the first place, they never would switch powers just because it's physically not possible. But it is a very funny film.
He's not even working.
You're right.
Thank you.
So in this scene, we see here Brian is draining a bunch of shots from really far away at this carnival basketball kind of sweet thing. And he ends up winning this big stuffed bear and really charms over the girl. However, this is really unrealistic because even if he had Kevin Durant's skills, it would lack the ability because a lot of these carnival basketball suites are rigged in the way that they raise the basketball hoop or they do something to the rim that makes it a lot harder to make shots. So even Kevin Durant would not be able to make threes like this.
These rims aren't regulation, you know it.
As we can see in this clip, we have Brian shooting a half-court shot. This is going to be unrealistic only because he has prior basketball experience, and if you have that, you simply just can't get the winnings of a half-court shot. This was proven back in 1976. Dan Calhoun actually was shooting a half-court shot. He made it, but he couldn't get the winnings because they found out that he actually had prior basketball experience.
Hey, kid! Stop him! Yo! Hey, kid! Where you going?
Whoa. Hey, Kevin, look, I figured.
So in this final scene, we see Brian is riding his bike into the stadium to give Kevin Durant his powers back in this really cinematic ending. And while this is a really good ending, it's unrealistic because Brian just rides his bike into an NBA stadium. There'd be a lot of security checkpoints and security personnel that would stop him, along with people that would just straight up tackle him if he got onto the floor. Solo positives of Thunderstruck is that it does a really good job at inspiring the young player to become something greater. It shows that, you know, getting like really good at basketball or really anything isn't just a magic touch. You have to earn it and really work hard for it.
The overall negative takeaways of the film Thunderstruck is that it's just simply non-realistic. For the facts that it has action points in the film that don't make sense, like when Brian took Kevin's abilities, just simply non-realistic. Also shows when the rug, the taser, and the wishbone, it just simply wasn't going to happen from the start. Overall, I just feel like this film is simply just non-realistic, but it's a very fun film.
So for an overall rating, I'm gonna have to give it a 7.5. I'm not really a huge basketball fan, and just the overall unrealism in the film just made it not very good.
And I'd have to give it a solid 8, just simply because it's not realistic, but I do really like basketball, so yeah.
Thanks for watching Overtime.
Be sure to check out Creative Communications on YouTube, and thanks for watching. Bye.
Good shot.
It's about time.
Hey, it is about time. I mean, I just couldn't get the ball in the hole. I wanted to, but I just couldn't do it. Oh!